Oh, Bryan Cranston, playing Lieutenant Gordon. Does that have anything to do with your prior schooling?
Oh. You're referring to that I went to college to become a police officer.
I believe you did.
I went to Administration of Justice course, major, and what I realized is that during taking elective courses, that the girls in acting class were prettier than the ones in police science. And so, I swear, so a person's entire future rested on the decision-making and the libido of an 18-year-old boy. So is that getting back to a PG? No, that's not good.
I have gotten railroaded like I never thought I would.
Wow.
That's what she said.
I'm just thankful Eliza Dushku didn't come tonight.
Too easy?
Speaking of Eliza Dushku, we do have her back as she's Selena Kyle, obviously, in the film, and she reprises the role. I never know how to pronounce that. As English teacher, what was it? Reprises. Okay, we'll go with that one. Reprises the role in Catwoman, an animated short written by Paul Dini, directed by Lauren Montgomery, and as a piece of bonus material on the Blu-ray, DVD, on demand, and for download. When? We won't do that again, except for one more time. Three, I don't even know how to describe it. We've got movies in 2012. Bruce, would you like to tell them a little about Justice League Doom?
Well, Justice League Doom is our next film, and has been previously announced already. It is somewhat inspired by the Tower of Babel storyline from the comics. It is, unfortunately for all of us, it was the last script that we got from our dear friend Dwayne McDuffie.
Yeah.
And it's really, really cool, and that's coming out next year. And then after that, we have an adaptation of, there was this really awesome Superman one-shot called Superman vs. the Elite, which we're doing an adaptation of. And it's not world famous, but it's a very well-regarded story, and it's really, really cool. And after that, we have our first ever two-part movie that we've done for this series. It's based on a book you might have heard of called Batman: The Dark Knight Returns.
Oh, that's it?
Understand.
What is it? Okay, so we're going to open the floor to questions. I would remind you to be respectful, because we all do want a kiss from Katie, but respectful went out the window about 20 minutes ago. But if you are respectful and you have your best questions out there, I promise you there will be some amazing exclusive prizes. So let's start up with whoever's standing up.
Looks like
Mr.
Mr. Gold.
Everybody's kneeling. I can't imagine the mic's that low. Okay, we are kneeling. Why don't you tilt the mic up? So, anything else we want to talk about with the microphones getting louder?
One thing that you all need to know, I think I've told you this before, is for all of us up here, as anybody else on this panel speaks, we can't understand a thing they say. There's this slapback that happens and we can't understand a thing that anybody next to us says, so sorry.
Now you can go ahead and stand up.
I know that everybody on this panel probably has a favorite comic book character, so I was wondering, other than Batman, of course, who is your personal favorite and why? Starting with the voice actors, I guess.
Favorite? It's hard. It's like choosing your favorite child. I do want to say one thing. I would love to see a Nightwing story. think I want Neil Patrick Harris to play.
I got too many. Like you said, I can't narrow it down. There is no other character. Like you said, Batman's my favorite. So after that, I don't really. There's too many. Oh yeah, he's always been my favorite superhero.
I love Typhoid Mary. I think there's something amazing about the comic book world and female villains, in that they're sexy and dangerous and strong and feminine and intelligent, and they're not pigeonholed. They're allowed to be all of those things, and nobody says they're this, they're that, they're this, they're that. They're just allowed to be everything all at once. And I think that Typhoid Mary is pretty amazing. So, you know, not have the role, please.
Oh no, really, Brian, really.
Really? Okay, let's go to the next question. Wait, Lauren, you want to say something? Aquaman and get it over with?
Yeah.
Aquaman.
Sam?
Probably Sandman, but I don't think anyone would want to see it.
All right, next question. Another Cape Crusader.
Hey yo. Alright, I gotta ask this question. I love Batman Under the Red Hood. It was a really great film, not gonna lie. But there was one aspect in that Jason Todd story where he fights Tim Drake, whips Tim Drake's ass, and then rips it off. Why did you take that out of the story? Why did you take Tim Drake out of the story completely?
Don't know.
Probably time.
You know, honestly, Judd Winnick, who wrote the original comic and also wrote the screenplay, that was his decision to do the story that way. So you'd have to ask him. And he's not here, so we'll never know.
Black Bruce?
What?
Can I have Black Bruce?
This? No, I'm keeping it.
I heard him say that he was going to remove it from the movie because he wanted to piss off Robin.
You look really good in your red suit, though. Yeah.
She's liking that. She's liking
Robin.
If you're lucky. If you're lucky, Robin, you may get yourself a sack off tonight. He's more interested in the Blackberry.
Like that. You're gonna get a sack off tonight.
Yes.
I was just wondering, for whoever wants to answer, I'd love if everybody could answer it, but I do know we're pressing time and a bunch of people want to ask questions. What is your favorite Batman experience that you've had in your life?
Getting hired to work on it.
Right.
Being paid to actually do something that's rewarding and fun, and thank you guys for liking it.